Hey guys, welcome to another video. It is cycle day 10 today, and yes, I'm doing ovulation tests because I have to say I enjoy doing these videos this way. It's just fun. It's way fun, way more fun, I can't speak. Way more fun doing it this way than just dipping a test and letting it do its thing. You know. I am gonna dip this very quickly so that it can get started and not be, that's going across. I'll pop you over here, there we go. I'm gonna pull up my hair. I put it down because, but no. I am hot. It is hot. It is practically midday at this point. I have no idea what time this video will go up, but hey. It is hot. The weather has gone from cold and rain to blazing hot. And I mean, it's not as crazy as it can get. And my battery died. I'm back. I was talking about the heat. But anyway, have I mentioned I have literally a brand new camera with brand new batteries and everything, just kind of sitting there waiting for me to use it. And I never find a reason to use it. Anyway, I digress. My main thing today, you guys, so I posted my pregnancy test update video for the previous cycle, and in it I mentioned that a big part of why we can't go towards IVF is a financial aspect. And I just wanted to make clear, you guys a lot of you just jumped on it and wanted to help and wanted me to start a GoFundMe, and I cannot express how unbelievably, I can't even find words to express it. It gets me in here, thank you. I can't, the idea that people who just watch my videos from all over the world and across the Atlantic Ocean, across, would want to help me, I can't even. And then I just wanted to say that the financial aspect is one of the issues when it comes to things like IVF and just generally that next step. We do have other things. If we had the financial aspect covered, I feel like as we are progressing with cycle after cycle, that our mind would definitely be able to get over the other hurdles of why we don't want to do IVF. But yeah, there are definitely other things as well, but yes, but it is definitely still, it's not something we're going to do immediately. It's not something that we have completely turned to, but I do feel that if we are being realistic, having now been literally 2 years of trying to conceive, because we are officially almost in July, so it's literally almost officially 2 full years, your mind kind of starts to change. And I do know, my main conviction and why I keep going, the one thing that really keeps me going, and a lot of people think I'm totally crazy, I know. I know that, I'm fine with that, is that I know that there have been quite a few ups and downs. There were a lot of issues during the first year of TTC with my body kind of getting itself regulated, especially after Iris's birth. It was just, yeah, things just didn't get back on track easily. And then with all the changes and everything, naturally there are external factors, that may cause some stress, that may cause, anxiety, whatnot. Everything, there's so many things that can impact, and I just kind of wanted to count all of that in, all the changes, everything that's happened. And I'm saying that yes, we are going on to 2 years of trying, but those 2 years have been jam-packed with so many issues and so many changes, and I feel like it's just a matter of my body kind of finding the right moment, it's that right moment. And I think that thought is what kind of keeps me from giving up, where I'm it can happen, it just needs the right moment, but yes, next steps, we know what the next steps are, because a lot of people are why don't you do this, and you need to do this, and in all honesty, we don't need to do anything. Everyone does what they can, everyone does what they think is best. And I mean this in the best way possible. I'm not, I understand everyone has their own story, and everyone, the advice I receive on here is unbelievable. You guys are just unbelievable. You have completely melted my heart too. I can't even express. The comments on that video, I don't think I even replied to most of them. I was just these people want to help me, it's, Yeah, I can. Anyway, I'm just getting silly. But yeah. So I feel like right now, I told hubby and he was kind of like, we can't take money from people, you know, like this. No, it's hard times. It's, you know, like the world is not a place where, I don't know, that's how we feel. We're weird that way. We never accept help. We never accept help, even when we should. That's one thing that we definitely need to fix in general, not just in this aspect. But yeah, we're kind of moving forward. I feel like I'm giving us, in my mind, in my head, for whatever reason, I'm kind of giving us until the end of this year before kind of thinking about maybe, yeah. I don't know why. I feel like December, there's just something about December. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what this test is doing. We've been going for like 5 minutes on the 2nd. So that's actually looking like we're getting somewhere. Like it's not completely like blank like it would be if it was completely negative. Well, it is negative, but you know what I mean. It's kind of, it's there. So that kind of says to me that tomorrow or the day after, today's cycle day 10. Am I looking at a cycle day 12 again? That would be interesting. Definitely interesting. Another thing we've done different this cycle, I have to say, is so I've had a lot of people always tell me, as soon as your period finishes, you need to start, you know. We did that. We've kind of taken the path of just kind of full on, just whenever, and as soon as we could, yeah, we kind of went for it. I don't know, see how that goes, I guess. Like full on, not really, yeah. Because we usually kind of wait a little bit, not really too much. Like I try not to plan baby dancing. I try not to make it, oh, this is when we have to do it now. Like, you know, this day, not this day, this day, not this day. I try very hard to kind of keep the spontaneity, be spontaneous, basically. I can't even speak today. It's hot. I'm tired, as per usual, because, you know, anyway. So this is looking definitely, we've definitely done that. So it's looking like I'm gonna have a positive test. I'm looking at the test. If I'm looking over here, you know, I'm looking at the test. So it definitely is there, which is, as far as like I know and I'm used to, that indicates tomorrow's will be definitely much darker, if not positive. And I would probably say, yeah, I'm probably looking at a cycle day 11, cycle day 12 positive, maybe cycle day 13 ovulation. That's interesting. That's interesting what my cycles are doing. Very interesting. I mean, it would be perfectly fine if I had like very stable cycles with like a cycle day 12, cycle day 13 ovulation every cycle. That is perfectly fine. And a steady 14-day luteal phase, that would be like perfection. I'm used to always having 28-day cycles. And like the little ups and downs that I've had of late have thrown me off quite a bit. Because yes, I may have had like a bit ups and downs over the past couple of years of TTCing, but when your entire life, like pretty much your entire life, like I got my period when I was 12. So think of it this way, like it's been 20 years worth of periods every month. So when you're used to it being slap bang 28 days, I'm talking 28 days from the get-go. Like like my friends would be, you know, have like their cycles be all over the place and whatnot, especially in the beginning. And I'd be over here like, I don't know what you guys are on about. So this has been quite a, you know, quite a thing for me. Anyway, I'm not gonna ramble on. I can really ramble on in these vloggy ovulation videos. I'm thinking ovulation is coming. I'm thinking a lot of things are generally coming. I feel like generally as a couple, like me and hubby, on our TTC journey, I feel like we're still trying and still giving it what we can at this point, but I do feel like we're realizing that we're reaching a point where we have to kind of think a bit about it, like kind of see, you know, if we're gonna change direction, if we're gonna add something to the direction we are on right now. Just, yeah, you know, it's getting to that point. I think And I think that's different for everyone. Like, some people could be trying for like 1 year and they've like, I need help, I can't do this. Others are like 2, 3, 4 years, you know. And if you can't really do anything else, you could be trying for way more than that. Again, thank you so much. I cannot thank you guys enough for your amazing comments, your sweet comments, for you wanting to support. Like, yeah. I can't. I'm not used to people being so willing to help me, if that makes sense. It's kind of, yeah. And I really, I struggle with accepting help. That's one thing I definitely, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. And hot and melting mess. Yeah. Bye, guys.